There's a certain type of mistake that doesn't look like a mistake at all. It looks like confidence. It looks like decisiveness. It looks like strength. And only later does it reveal itself as damage that cannot be undone. There is an old Turkish proverb that has survived generations precisely because of this pattern. In Turkish, it is said, "Yüz ölç bir biç." Literally translated, it means, measure 100 times, cut once. In Turkish, it sounds short, rhythmic, almost sharp. Two balanced commands, direct, mechanical. But the English translation feels softer, because the original isn't poetic, it's instructional. And that tone matters. This proverb didn't come from philosophy books. It came from craftsmen, from hands that worked with material that did not forgive error. In traditional Turkish culture, precision was not aesthetic. It was survival. If you cut wrong, you wasted wood. If you wasted wood, you wasted labor. If you wasted labor, you wasted livelihood. Irreversibility was understood physically long before it was understood psychologically. And that is what makes this proverb powerful. It is not about carpentry. It is about consequence. Measuring costs almost nothing. Cutting changes structure. Most of our irreversible decisions don't announce themselves. They look small. An email sent in irritation, a resignation written at midnight, a relationship ended in pride, an investment made from fear. The cut always feels light in the moment, but structure remembers. Even when people forgive, form does not return to its original shape. So the real question is, why don't we measure? Because often we can. We simply don't want to. Measuring requires delay. Delay requires tolerance. Tolerance requires emotional stability, and stability is invisible. Action, on the other hand, is visible. Modern culture rewards visible action. It rewards speed, certainty, momentum. Reflection is quiet, and quiet rarely looks impressive. In leadership, this becomes dangerous. Fast decisions look powerful. Hesitation looks weak. But power without calibration is just amplified error. The bigger the system, the more expensive the cut. And yet, those with the most power often feel the least need to measure, because authority creates the illusion of immunity. In relationships, it's the same pattern. We interpret a tone, we assume intention, we respond immediately. Instead of measuring, asking, clarifying, observing, we cut. And once words are spoken, even apologies cannot fully sand the surface. There is something psychologically uncomfortable about measuring. It forces us to sit with uncertainty, and uncertainty feels like loss of control. Cutting feels decisive. Measuring feels hesitant. But hesitation is not weakness. Uncalibrated speed is. That is why the Turkish version matters. Yüz ölç bir biç. Short, firm, almost strict. It does not say, be careful. It says, respect the material, respect consequence, respect permanence. Not every action is irreversible, but some are. And maturity is not about acting slowly. It is about recognizing which moments permanently shape structure. The first measurement may still be emotional. The second may still be biased. But repetition reduces noise. Clarity emerges through patience. Impulsivity interrupts pattern recognition. Maybe the real danger isn't acting fast. Maybe it's acting to escape discomfort. There is a difference between decisive clarity and emotional relief disguised as action. One builds structure. The other compensates for anxiety. In a world obsessed with speed, patience looks outdated. In a culture addicted to certainty, verification looks insecure. And yet this Turkish proverb survived centuries, because humans repeatedly rediscover the same truth. Damage is easy. Precision is difficult. Reversibility is rare. So before your next decisive move, ask, am I cutting because it is right, or because it is uncomfortable to wait? Some decisions can be revised, some cannot. And wisdom lies not in never cutting, but in knowing when the structure will never be the same again.